Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, I'm running a little bit late tonight, so let's just very quickly get into news. Okay, since it's right here, we'll just mention that the last of the paths is open, and as you can see, it's Lum of the Light Freedom. So I'm not getting very many cells from this, and I don't expect to be able to do anything with it unless I get lucky in the future. But I think I'm up to like 37 cells or something like that. I don't really expect to get a lot out of this. But, you know, it is Nemesis cells, and like I said, we maybe get opportunities in the future to get some more. So that's what's happening with that. Alright, this is the big one, of course. We have the Narok quest. This is the breeding combination, of course, and the jokers and the 3 individuals you can get, and whether or not you get extra cells for this. This is the hyena, of course. Now, the first time I did this, I did get a legendary, and it was Birdgar. So I did get the key, I got the extra 15 cells. My further attempts have failed, so I'm kind of stuck at the moment because my hatchery and breeding things are kind of stuck at the moment. So, but I mean, I do have access to the survival dungeon, which will be opening, I'm guessing, Friday? Yes, Friday the 19th. But I do have the key now, so I will be able to do it. This is actually the first time that I have completed this or gotten to the survival stage of this. So, you know, obviously I don't mind getting a Birdgar. It's just that I would much rather have gotten a Baba Yaga. Because the thing about it is one Birdgar is really not going to help me very much, considering there's a lot of cells between 115 and 120. Mind you, I just got 100 of them, but there's a lot to go. I would have preferred to get the Baba Yaga because mine is only 100, so I certainly would have liked to rank her up once. Alright, and finally, there are cells in Monsterwood. And of course, we have Montezuma and Alex Bone and Metalhead. And we have Furka again. Why? Why? Somebody else. I'll take Heyman. Just somebody else. It's like she's in every one of these now. Like I said, no problem with the other 3. No problem at all. Matter of fact, I'm getting close to the point where maybe I could rank up Montezuma. I certainly wouldn't mind that. The other 2 are already kind of ranked up, so he's 100. I'd really like to get him up to 105. Possibly more in the future. Just, Furka, why? Stop it! Stop it! Doesn't matter how many times we can rank her up, she's still not good. Let's just move on to somebody else, okay? Alright, and of course, you can see on the left side, pardon me, you can see on the right side of the screen that Team Battlegrounds is coming up this weekend. Alright, well, let's talk about what we just talked about a moment ago, and this, of course, is the light path. I've gotten down to here. I may be able to get to those 2 spots of cells. I'd really like to get to the gold relic. I don't see that as a possibility, though, considering the escalation in the values. I don't even know if I can get to the second set of cells. At the moment, I believe I have 37. So, yeah, I mean, not going to be able to do anything with it. Maybe for the future, though. I would really like to have gotten to that. But if you look how far down the scroll is, yeah, that's a dream right there. I mean, if it's already at 220, yeah, what is that going to be, like 350 or something like that? Yeah. So, only 16 hours left, so, you know, in terms of the last of the paths, I never really expect to get very far. Just try to get whatever cells I can if it's a useful individual. I think the last time they did this, it was Kane, but I got enough cells of him that I was able to rank him up because I had some already. So, anyway, that's that going to be done, and I guess we just wait for another Master of Paths in the future. It should be interesting to see if they take the pattern of putting a Nemesis at the end. So, kind of interesting. I'd much rather have a one of the elites, but because there are so few of them, any of them are actually useful. But, yeah, maybe that's too much to ask for, right? Alright, and of course we have the end of this going on. I am just trying to make that number 0. That's what I'm working at this point. I was never planning on going after the 65. I'm not going after the 65. I made my decision. I got my guy. He's going to be hatching tomorrow. So there'll probably be a video on him tomorrow since there's no normal episode. But in terms of this guy, I'll have like 35 cells. So, might be useful in the future. Cells are always a good thing. You never know when they can pop up and be useful, right? Alright, and I think that is about it. So, why don't we just go into war? Yeah, the last two wars didn't work out too well for us. The last one wasn't as bad as the one before, but we did lose. So, that's what matters, right? This one, it does seem to be going more of our way. So, this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. All right, the combination is we have families, team wars, which I really don't like, and light, which I actually really like these days. Yeah, you know what the thing about team wars is, I really don't have a lot of individuals in there that I would actually use, other than, say, you know, Tara, my General Thetis. Really, I mean, I don't really pump up any of the damage dealers in there for usage because I have so many other good ones. So it's kind of a dead zone. All right, and there's also a lot of Elvira around, which is a little bit of a problem here. You know what? I didn't even think about putting down Elvira. I don't even remember. Who did I put down? Okay, well, I put that team down, and it's still 15, so I'm not going to complain about it, right? Okay, I must have done a good job with it then. Okay, if it's still 15 at this stage, then yeah, maybe it wasn't such a bad idea. All right, so let's see. Can I find something that doesn't have Elvira that isn't like, you know, isn't like 3 cells left? You know, it seems to be that's what we go after. Oh, what do we got here? Ooh, I guess it comes down to speed there, doesn't it? Who do I have in now? I think I have... Yeah, that might work. 7-7, and you are... No! Oh, you're 120. Okay, that I didn't see. I can't count on him to do the right thing, Dave. I can't count on that. All right, so that's just a little bit too fast. I even have support speed coming from Lance and Dave there. No, that's not going to do the job. There's only one there. There's 8 up there, but we also have an Elvira. All right, I guess I'm going to have to look past Elvira then, ain't I? Well, this one's got 15, so it's probably not the best choice. See, the next one I could understand working a little bit better for me. This is my second team, by the way. So that's kind of the oh, what do we have here? Eee, that could work out badly. See, it comes down to know your enemy, and I don't know that enemy. All right, you know what? I'm just going to do it anyway. Because we got a lead. We're probably going to win. Okay, what is it you do anyway? Immune to all torture effects, bleeding. Okay, well, that's not what I'm worried about. Oh, they're all going to be immune to torture effects. Okay. All right. Okay, we're reflecting. Or at least they're all going to be reflecting. Oh, no. Okay, she took the damage back. They didn't reflect the effect. All right, let's think about... Oh, they still have that, don't they? Damage mirror. That is very inconvenient. See, I misread this when I originally did it. The way it's written here is... Deals moderate special damage to one enemy. Removes positive status effects and gives extra turn. See, when it said removes positive status effects, I read that as if it does it to the target. Apparently not. It does it to you. In other words, you get the Dragon Hater, you get the attack, and then it removes positive status effects, so you lose the Dragon Hater, and then you get another turn. So, in this case, it would be very wrong to do that. Ah, this is a pain. Do I sacrifice him? All right, charge. This is just going to be ugly. It's a lot of damage to get reflected back. Alright, do that. Oh, yeah, you're the taunting. Oh, I forgot about that, didn't I? Because he had the shield on it. Do I want that reflected back? No, actually, that would just kill him instantly, wouldn't it? Yeah, he's taunting, though. Alright, this... Okay, are you guys still... Oh, you're still reflecting. You're not. And... Oh, damage mirror. How long does that damage mirror stay on for, anyway? Alright, well, this one is now... But the problem is I can't hit... I can't hit that one. And she's about to take our stamina away. Well, not Lance. He can't freeze, right? I believe... Alright, you know what? Do this. Okay, he's frozen. Is she dead? Yeah, she's dead. Alright, this... Boom, you're dead? Okay, let's see. This on you. Oh, well, it was close. Yeah, that was just kind of ugly to begin with, wasn't it? All right, sorry about that. Let's see. Don't want to mess. No, I can't. I don't want to do that. That's kind of ugly right there. I don't even remember who the other team is. Let's go looking. Now I seem to remember that I went with him for light. I think I went with Ingvar here, because I also went with him. So in other words, I was depending completely on Spyro for damage. In this case, I don't think this is such a great idea, because I'm not going to be able to do anything to Wormlad. Now, I'm not going to be able to do anything to Wormlad. Alright, let's look around. It's either Elvira or Wormlad, isn't it? What do you have? That means he's going to hit like a truck. Well, I got to pick something, don't I? What do you have? Oh, you have a very fast Prince Charmless. He doesn't have as much stamina as he should, and he's got no damage on him. There's only a slight bit of support speed there, too. You also, if I can get the... activate the cooldowns, he'd be in a lot of trouble then. Alright, and... Alright, let's get Curse rolling. Oh, that's right, you need to die! I forgot all about that, didn't I? I'm thinking, why don't we just go for a stun here? Yeah, because I don't want him doing anything bad. Alright. Okay, took his stamina away now. Okay, the Nishan's pet is dead next turn. Alright. Undead Dragon! Alright, charge. And now you're dead. And you're dead. Okay, that one worked out. Had to go down a bit for that one, but... Yeah, the number of Elviras is a little bit of a problem, especially if you don't have somebody who can actually take care of that for you. I mean, I could have put Demise in, but then, you know, I'm losing a lot from my light spot if I do that. Especially considering, like I said, up the middle, I don't like the War one being in there, because I really don't have, other than Tara, I really don't have anybody there that I really want to throw in, you know? The family one is great. Got a lot of great ones over there. And light, like I said, now I got a wealth of light individuals to throw in. But, yeah, the middle one up the middle makes it a little bit hard to put someone like Demise over there, because I'd lose all my offense. All right, so moving right along, why don't we do some PvP? All right, I actually had a lot of problems with teams today, a lot. So you're going to see some recent repeats in here. One, there wasn't really a lot of teams, and then there was a lot of repetition. So that's just something we're going to have to live with. In some cases, I'm going to be very hard-pressed to actually win, given the trophy count, as it still is. So it's going to be a little bit tricky in some cases. The only one I'm pretty sure about is the first one. At least it's a lot more secure than the other ones. All right, well, let's begin. Our first team today was suggested by, I think this is Trickster. Oh, I don't know. It's got two I's to it. I don't know if that's supposed to be I, or is it supposed to be like two or something like that. But anyway, this is Trickster. That's the way I'm going to say it. And Trickster wanted to see, let's just go in here now. And we're going to start with Zap. And then we're going to go with right over here to Indigo. And, oh, and the individual who makes this all work is sitting right there, actually, is Cleo. You know, this actually combination killed a lot of teams. So, yeah, the thing about it is this combo killed a lot of teams. All right, so let's see what we have here. Now, obviously, Cleo is going to be taking the brunt of the damage here, and then the other two are going to be doing damage cleanup. So let's see what we want to do here. I'm pretty sure we could... I don't know about the taking on the team on the left. Once you get into the 130 range, you're not treated like a normal creature anymore, you know? You hit like a truck if you're configured right. Also, I am going to be using extra turns, so yeah, I'm not really interested in having Marquis de Flamme in there. Alright, so why don't we try up the middle? Should be interesting. Depends on how fast their frog is, though, isn't it? Because, I mean, is he going to kill Cleo before... hold on a second, what do you got? Oh, you got a lot of speed. You don't have any stamina, though. Okay, no problem then. No problem then. Shouldn't be any issue. What a waste putting speed on him. That's it, he's done. To be fair, she also took his stamina away, but if he'd had the proper amount of stamina, he could have kept going. Alright, well, let's just do some damage here. Alright, your job is to kill this thing in the front, since you have this advantage, but I'm going to start targeting the frog. Alright, and a little bit more on the frog. Save some for our frog. Okay, you still have a little bit left here. Ouch. Alright. Actually, are you going to take care of this all by yourself? No, you're not. But let's face it, you didn't actually leave much left, did you? And boom, you're dead. Yeah, I mean, 2 speeds on a Prince Charmless, why would you do that? You know, I mean, he's an extra turner, at least 1 speed and 1 stamina and then a damage, you know? I mean, I could see that. I could see at least the reasoning behind that, you know? Take the little speed off of him and put stamina on it. I don't get that. I mean, an extra turner needs stamina more than anything else. Boom. We're starting to get a little better along here, you know, although I do believe this is his last time appearing here. So it would be nice if he left a strong impression, though, you know, with little gems or something like that. All right, let's go with our next team. This is where things start to get a little bit questionable. Our second team today was suggested by The Daily Ride. And The Daily Ride was obviously thinking of somebody else's monsters. So we're going to start with... Where is... Way down here. Way down here. Bubbles! Next up, we're going over to nature. And then we're going with a leprechaun. And finally, we're going back over to water, and we're going to grab Hilda. By the way, Flynn has said something about dropping by your house tonight. He wanted to talk to you about his teammates. Yeah, he didn't look happy. Okay, so who do we want to lose to? Because, you know, that's what's going to happen. Let's see. Is there some way we could get lucky here? I mean, there's no denial up the middle, but there is a Vaultic and there's a Tagger who's going to go into, like, hiding mode. You know, I think that might be the best shot we get, because the thing about it is that I can just see the teams we see on each side being in the next couple of rounds, too. So I'm thinking this doesn't really have a denial here. We might get lucky. And let's face it, we need some luck. We need no runes. Okay, well, there's only one speed. All right, if that Vaultic gets rolling, we have a problem. All right, so can we do some freezing? Except for, of course, the guy in the front. Can't freeze him, right? All right, so in this case, this is already working out a lot better than I was thinking it might. Let's just take his stamina away. All right, so let me think. Well, I think we do the Night of Fun. Right? I think that's kind of what we should be doing here. All right, what do we got here? Doesn't she have a chance for... Okay, that's... Possess, double damage. The double damage lasts for 2 turns, so I don't want to do that to the Vaultic. 30% chance of possessing. Yeah, just what I always wanted. Heavy damage... That'll kill the Vaultic. It'll actually kill either one of them. Who's going next? They go one after the other one. All right, let's get rid of the Vaultic. All right, he's got poison. He's going to die, right? Let me think. Fluid Slam. What shards? Take stamina away? That's actually not a bad idea. All right. Fun Dungeons! Okay, this is working out much better than I anticipated. Okay, that's not a problem. I think we can take care of this. Here, by the way, boom. Miss. Okay, fine, miss. Remove stamina. Okay, and... where is it? Right here. Heavy nature damage, total damage reduction. Okay. Be dead next round, no problem. All right. I guess the AI can't detect that there's a problem with that. Unless she was trying... Oh, she gave an effect, though. She did give the bleeding, so that's fine. I just go with the damage. Wow, you actually got the possession, too. That's amazing. Okay, well, that team won. But let's face it, they got very lucky on opponent. Just saying. Just remember, my bubbles is not configured for awesomeness. Just try to keep that in mind. If he gets a chance to use that 100%, it's very useful. It's just that, yeah, don't bet the farm on him. Alright, so let's... Alright, let's just see who we got here. Alright, let's go with our third team. Our third team was suggested by Simon Fong. And Simon actually gave me 2 teams. The first one had a repeat, so I had to use this one. This is actually, of course, a classic team of mine, which doesn't work anymore. There's a reason I stopped using it. All right, so let's start with Darkness and throw in Simon. All right, next up, we're going to throw in, I'm sure you can figure out who the team is at this point. This is going to be Tara, and then, of course, we're going over to Light, and then I have to go all the way down. She's pretty far down. Oh, there she is. Fortune. Yeah, the reason it doesn't work anymore is because once upon a time when they were the same level, Fortune was slightly faster than Simon, which means she could do the big buff to give precision and double damage to everybody. The thing about it is, since I leveled him up, he's now faster than her. So I would have to take something off of her to give her some speed in order for it to work. And then, you know, other monsters appeared, so I just never got around to doing that. All right, They are still strong, though. They are still strong. And remember, Simon can buff himself. It's just that precious precision, you know? All right, we could try to team on the right. Because the other ones scare the bejeebas out of me. I mean, it really depends on speed. I doubt that they would be as fast as Terra is. So, there is, of course, the matter... Well, the Kihaku has a 0 cooldown. But you need stamina for that, I believe. Okay, and no support speed. Okay. Okay, and let's just take your stamina away. No pesky artifacts, obviously. Except on my side. Oh, yeah, well, I could do this right now. All right, this works out. Okay, and die? Alright, there we go. Yeah, maybe I could have taken on a stronger team. Probably should have, but, you know, the teams that we saw there had individuals that were just really hard. Alright. Another ruin. Okay, I'm glad to see that, you know, we're parting on good terms here. Parting on good terms. Great terms would be a diamond, though. Very good. Not a diamond. Gems. Very good terms there. Gems. And ouch, ouch, and ouch. And believe me, we don't need ouch right now. All right, so our fourth and final team for today was suggested by WFG Jaden. And WFG Jaden had a theme. I'm sure you'll pick up on what the theme is. All right, let's start over in light. And we're going to go with, of course, Spyro. Next up, we're going over to water. And this is going to be, oh, there he is right there. Viserion. And finally, we're going over to fire. I'm sure you can pick up on what it is, by the way. It's not hard to figure out. So let's see. Ebenezer. Yes, they all have wings. They're also all dragons. All right, Viserion's not overly speedy, so we'll have to see what happens here. Eek, yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm thinking just like a refresh here, because none of that is something I won't even bother with. No Elvira's, please. She makes them a... Oh, we got Myrak over there, too. Lots of Myraks going around. One more shot here. Okay, so... No Elvira. I'm thinking up the middle. We may be faster than them since there's no pure denial there. They do have levels. They're also meaty, but you know what? Curse can do something about that. Okay, we actually have 2 individuals going first, which is great. All right, freeze, please. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Okay, now if you guys will just all take the curse and smile about it. Okay, you guys are in a lot of trouble then. Okay, so why don't we do some magnificent here? And... Molten Gold. Give you some burning, except I don't think it's going to have any effect on Lord Maltus at all. Actually, did anybody get that one? I know you got the damage, but... You didn't get the burning. You got the burning. You won the contest there, right? Pixel Lion won, or should I say lost the lottery. Alright, let's think about this. Stamina leak. Doesn't he take away 25% of stamina? What about this one? Single target freeze. Well, can't use that one anyway. Although, do I want to use it on Lord Maltus? I think if I do... Not this one. Well, none of the other ones are actually ice. Alright, I'm going to take stamina away. Give him a stamina leak. Oh, you get another shot. Whoa, that sucks for you guys because he's about to add some bleeding and nightmares to your problems. Oh, you're just gone. You're dead. And you're dead. That's the reason I give him speed. I want him doing that a lot. A lot. He's got so many torture effects, he can just pile them up. That's the reason. I don't care about his physical damage. I want him piling up those torture effects. All right, especially Curse. Curse being the first one. Okay, yike. I'm gonna have to like force out some losses, ain't I? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that. All right, and I do believe that we are done. All right, so the Master Paths is going to be coming to an end like early tomorrow with the final one, the light one. This guy here has a day and 10 hours left. Like I said, once I get those 6, I'm just going to try to get it so I don't have to spend anything. I have spent a total of 3 gems in this. That's all. Just because it was like, okay, that's just not going to move, is it? I have to put the 2 gems in. I put it into the second one, and I put 1 in the second one, 2 in the third one, and that's it. And I don't intend to spend 1 more gem. I don't see any reason to. And like I said, I was never planning on going after the 65 anyway. I've already cleaned out the gem dungeon for the first 2 days, and so I'm starting to repair my gem supply here for the future, because I don't know when I'm going to need it in the future. It's always a good thing to have them around. You never know. Maybe something comes up like the Worm Lad progression, and you desperately need gems to get through it so you can get an elite creature. That's something good to save up for. And what else was there? The Battleground's coming up on the weekend, of course, and then maybe when the weekend comes, we'll take another shot at the grand one. Maybe I'll stick in... actually, when I saw the trouble I was having with teams, I nearly said, you know what, why don't we just do the duel again today, you know? And then I figured, yeah, I better not do that without actually saying something about it. But it worked out all right anyway, in the end. It's just, it did take me a long time to find teams for that. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See you.